Now, in our previous Elgato Key Light video, we unboxed the Key Light, showed you how to connect all the components, and in this video, we're going to show you how to turn it on, get it connected to your Control Center app on the PC, and then how to set it up in Stream Deck as well. Let's get to it. All right, I've got a split screen going on here because we're going to walk through actually adding the key light in, following the instructions in the manual. Okay, going old school, holding the camera myself, but you can see right behind me, we've got the key light set up on the stand. It is clamped to the desk. Now, I have not filmed the clamping of the bar to the desk because if you don't know how to clamp something to the desk, then you'll probably find that in a different channel. You'll notice I have another Elgato stand there as well, holding an Insta360 Link 2 Pro. That is my side shot camera. And down below, you'll see a Stream Deck XL, right, where I'm controlling all of that from. Now, step number one is to download and install the Control Center app, which if I come down here, you will see, oh, hey, we already have the Control Center app because I already have a key light that is configured. Now we're going to switch on the key light. It says it'll take approximately 15 seconds to boot up. That's not how long it took for my last one. Reach back here. Yeah, that was like 2 seconds, if that. So you can see already we have light coming in from this side. It is booted up. So we got two key lights on. Now that I've got it booted up, we're going to launch the Control Center app and pair it, which is already launched. We can see the one key light in there. I'm going to click the plus there. And bringing that over, you can see we've got our Elgato Key Light MK.2E828. Anyway, you can see that is different from the Elgato Key Light over here. So we will connect to it. Now, as I mentioned before, we did connect Wi-Fi in order to establish this. I don't usually run Wi-Fi because I'm wired in. So once I'm done with this connection, then I will go ahead and remove Wi-Fi. But the two will still communicate over the same network because they are on the same network. Now at this stage, it connects the key light to the network, which the light has just gone off. It's kind of flashing, running through its setup there, but this takes a few seconds. As you can see, it says it takes about 60 seconds. Once it's done, then we'll be connected to the network and I can disconnect my Wi-Fi. Still doing some things with the light there. Boom, successful connection. So we'll say finish. You can now see I've got both devices down here. One is obviously the one that was already down here. It has different settings configured than what our brand new one does, but we can slide, adjust warmth, all that good stuff right here. You can also connect the two of these. If we pull up our preferences using that gear button there, we got a few different things we can do on the Control Center side. I'm not going to go through this because this is more about Control Center, but we can link our accessories if we want to. And if I do that, now you can see they're linked. I just need to adjust my settings on the current one to kind of, there we go. We're right about matched up. So we can get a more warm light. We can get a brighter, there we go. So this is our temperature here. We're gonna go for a little bit more warmth, and then our brightness, they are linked again. So we can go way bright, or we can bring it on down to, yeah, that's probably decent. I've got my mic in the way of I need to change the positioning of my light over there. But there you can see, well lit from both sides. I've got daylight coming in from this side, so it's a little bit different. But there are two Elgato key lights in sync through the Control Center app. Now, taking it one step further, if you'd like to see the Stream Deck setup, we've already got our left side up here, right? So if we come over to our actions over here, we go to Control Center. We can drag an on-off button right here. I'm going to go ahead and name this right, since we've already got left. And that way we'll see that this is actually paired with our brand new one. Now for brightness and temperature, you can either choose preset weight amounts that you want to set it by, or you can have an adjust button. I prefer the adjust. And if we add in two adjust brightnesses in here, we take a look at the setting. This will increase by 10. I can customize that, but we'll just keep it at increase by 10. Over here, we'll make this decrease by 10. So now I've got a essentially add brightness, take away brightness. Same thing with our temperature. We'll have an adjust temperature, put 2 of them in there. We'll leave that to be 100K. We'll change this to negative 100K. And now we can increase the temperature, decrease the temperature. And now we've got 2 different left and right Elgatos in here. And I've got this Elgato button off to the side, which will turn everything Elgato on or off. So if I go ahead and close this out and push that on off button, you can see both of them went dark pretty quick. Turn those back on. Just a quick demo of the key lights in motion. You see both key lights installed. We see the Stream Deck XL. I will hit the all on button. Both key lights come on at once. Right down here, if I turn either one of them on or off, they both turn off because they are linked. So there it is, setting up and configuring the Elgato Key Light, both in the Control Center and in Stream Deck. Pretty handy feature, great way to up-level your content creator game and lighting. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, as always, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not already. Tell all your friends how amazing and insightful this channel and this video was, and I hope that we'll see you back here for the next device overview video.